At this time of day, we review a current theatre performance in London, following from his recent West End run of Sodom All and Get Loud. Self-proclaimed artistic polymath Mike Scott Harding returns with, and I'm quoting from the press release here,
A tribe. A tribe. A tribe's what we stand behind. A tribe's what we stand behind. Our pride's what we stand for. The sacrifice was for you. How soon you forget them. Like the black shirts replace black skin faces as a country's jetsam. Cast aside, but we knew what ensues when the oil meets water. So loyal we remain till we're called to defend again these borders. Now I'm taking my cue. In this post-panic room I can redistribute the latest slew of clickbaiters news, specially selected to vex and disprove, proof. In this tribal game, my black lies without shame, and it's a source of pride. When I get my echo high, identity reclaimed. Don't you try to decry or defame, or come here to start no trouble. And I'm in a bubble, you'll end up under the rubble. And I'm in a bubble. I think I'm on a roll tonight. I think I'm gonna troll tonight. I'm taking back control tonight. Those PC nerds on a guilt trip wanted to take on the whole world to fix it. But the rot that was sparked by these remarks conjured out Salem's witches. But now that we got the numbers, we're rolling. We're giving lip-tards notice. They want no piece of this road patrolling. I got just the right emojis for their wokeness. I find me a movement, diversity group or snowflake to reduce. I wanna see what the other side do when my echoes become the populist views. Like-minded strangers make my power greater. And I don't sleep at night. I might as well get monetized. I'm not so easily swayed in my echo chamber, but I still build up me myself. And I'm in a bubble. Sometimes a stranger brings proof of an inconvenient truth. But me and the tribal pack, we're gonna send them right back. But if it's kryptonite, and I wanna keep my echo high, I stay true to the hustle. What about gaslight double down? The tribe's what we stand behind. Our pride's what we stand for. And the more we leave, the less we gaslight double. I pity the fools dismissing our faith and our feelings and views. They post false facts and expect us to chew and swallow, but we can speak our truth. Like-minded strangers, they're comforted by this and not feel justified. How crazy is that? Get my echo high. How lazy is that? There's all kinds of danger. Humankind, echo chambers, used to left or right. Truth misused to lie. To bias, there's often a target for a drive-by. Just a stranger brings proof of an inconvenient truth. Seem to accept just what you give down the line. As long as it's your side, it serves. With your fate sideline, your God is never did. Rest like my echo high. And I don't know what I had to say. Still, don't blame the player, blame the game. And I don't mind, at least we got a nine voices. Presenting you with just two choices in life. Why do you listen to one voice and know? Stay strong if you know you're right. Don't get caught on the loser side. Use every trick in the book of lies. There's more than two sides to every coin. Fact checks are for the flex and hide. Fact checks are how they take you right. ride still. Use it for dirty tricks to find. There's only one race, keep pace, check on. So much information that's so little. Accepted wisdom on the road takes by. Collective view of the world rewind. Like time place, but there's codes collide. Teacher, only knows his good. New information is a word. You were born on the living side. They didn't even heard. Say it strong, one try polite.
Quoting from the press release here. The second greatest trick the devil ever pulled. An examination of how the British wealth was kept from the indigenous poor. Yeah, right.
Typical. Like most Vespies.
I don't know where he comes from, but you think, especially having achieved a moniker, presumably having been brought up here, well, you think you'd be a bit more
number
grateful.
one greatest trick is states arts funding, perhaps?
Reparations was brought up again. Can you believe it? You're here now. You can see for yourself, we've blooming well spent it.
Anyway, we asked the artists to come on the
They
programme.
work for a living. We bloody had to.
I tried